Hello everyone, welcome to or welcome back to Timsy Naked Tarot if you are a regular viewer. If you are new here, then don't worry, Timsy is not naked, the tarot reads are naked, by which I mean I strip out as much astrology as I can. But saying that, I'm throwing some in now because we are doing a read on your Libra Twinflame Divine Masculine Runners. Okay, I think that's covered pretty much all of it. Right. So for the all signs overview I done on this, your Librans came out with Temperance. Yeah. Okay. So you're this. I was just staring at my little list of what they all come at, and I'm staring at Temperance, and I'm just thinking, what? I don't remember this, but apparently it is. It's on the list. So yeah, Temperance. But like me there, maybe they're doing a lot of just like staring at you, not realizing that you're on the list. So there you go. And so temperance is an energy of waiting, being patient, but it's also an energy of mixing things up experimentally, like making potions, if you will. And on I think it's this pack, the temperance in that pack is actually like the person, the angel on there is mixing the cups, mixing the energy up, and that's kind of like the experimental part of temperance. Yeah, being patient, taking notes, seeing the reactions, seeing what happens. And I feel that's what your twin flame divine masculine runner is doing at the moment. They are kind of shaking things up, seeing what happens, seeing the reactions, seeing the chemical reactions and the like. Okay, so this is a general read. It may or may not resonate with you. If it does resonate with you, that is fantastic. If it doesn't resonate with you, perhaps your twin flame is not the person you think it is, or maybe even working from a different aspect of their birth chart. So go and check out the All Signs Overview. There is a link in the description below this video somewhere for that particular All Signs Overview. Go and see if anything else resonates with you. Watch that one. Okay, so we got the Two of Wands to go with our Temperance, and we have also got the World. Wow. I ain't seen that world for ages. So yeah, the Two of Wands, they're making a choice. I always feel the Two of Wands is a bit of a no-brainer choice. Okay, it's like putting down one thing and picking up the other. Okay, and it's like a no-brainer. It's like I should have picked this up ages ago, but I didn't. And that's kind of like the Temperance energy. They've been dealing with one particular wand and not concentrating on the other wand, which is obviously the better wand to use. It's like Harry Potter running around using his own wand, which he got when he was like 13. But all the time, he's actually the owner of the Elder Wand, and he's just not using it. Okay, you're the Elder Wand in this particular case. So let's have a little look-see while I'm shuffling the deck. The way I'm going to do the energies is top left-hand corner is how your person is thinking about you at the moment. Bottom left-hand corner is how they feel about you at the moment. I'm not even going to bother with that card what's fell on the floor. It's on the floor for a reason. It don't want to be in this particular read. Top right hand corner is going to be the actions they are most likely going to take. Bottom right hand corner is what is most likely going to block those actions, or what is blocking the whole thing at the moment. From the bottom of the deck, we'll get an energy of the potential outcome for you. And I say potential because, well, anything can get in the way of the potential outcome. Okay, your free will, their free will, the free will of your best friend, and all that sort of lovely malarkey. Okay, let's have a look at that as well. So, how they're thinking about you at the moment, they're thinking of you. They're thinking of offering you love. They're thinking of bowing down humbly in front of you and saying, well, I should have actually done this a long time ago. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, before we start shuffling this, we got the Four of Swords. They've healed. I feel that my light is going to cut out in a minute. If it does, don't worry. I'll just put you on pause for a second while I get it going again. So we got the Nine of Cups coming out with this. And it is interesting because I looked at the bottom of this deck after taking off the potential outcome. It's the, Nine of Pentacles. I thought it was the Nine of Cups, but it's another 9. Okay, freedom. and independence. And this 9 is emotional fulfillment. And with that 10 of cups, well, not the 10 of cups, but with that extra cup that Knight is holding there, that makes the 10 of cups. And the 10 of cups is the perfect person, the perfect relationship. Okay, now this is a love read, so this is going to be the perfect romantic relationship for you. But it could be any sort of relationship. It could be your perfect friendship, your perfect business partner, whatever. And maybe this is all that. Maybe they are your perfect friend. Maybe they are your perfect business partner. And maybe they will also be your perfect bed warmer. So we got the 7 of cups coming out with this 9 of cups. The emotional fulfillment, they're offering you, they're thinking of offering you their love humbly. Yeah, eyes cast down, not looking upon the radiance of your beauty. But with the 7 of cups, they're offering you choices. Okay, they're thinking of giving you options. You can just take me as a friend. You can take me. I said, I reeled off all the different types of things a relationship could be. What the 10 of cups and the 9 of cups can be in different types of readings. Okay, it's the options. Okay, yes, they might come across as wanting to be your lover, your divine masculine twin flame on the same vibration as you. They live happily ever after, have lots of children, build an empire, be your business partner. We could just be business partners if you want, or we can be more sort of like joined that way, or I can just be your friend. They're offering you them to be in your life somehow. This is what they're thinking of doing. Okay, the Queen of Wands is what's driving this energy, is the attraction. The soulmate connection is pulling them towards you, and the attractiveness of you is what's driving them down to their knees. And I said it's like they're downcast, they can't look upon your beauty. And then the Queen of Wands comes out. Yes, okay, the Queen of Wands can be backstabby and bitchy, but she is really, really attractive. Okay, she turns heads. What makes the Empress so magnetic. Okay, I'm also drawn to the fact that she is looking over at this star. Okay, it's kind of like the realization that you were always the one they manifested, they wished for, they hoped for. Yeah, and perhaps there's numerous different reasons why this didn't pan out the first time you two met, and maybe you haven't even met your twin flame yet. I did say that in the beginning. Maybe the reason this doesn't resonate with you is because you haven't actually met your twin flame yet. But it's a case of, like, maybe when the first time you met, you didn't fit the age bracket. You had different kind of hair. You were wearing the wrong kind of cardigan. Okay, so, but now you've changed things up. You've changed your hairstyle. You've got different. You've dyed it. I don't know. You've grown a beard. You've shaved your tash off. I don't know what it is, but things have changed. Okay, and you're now really, really attractive to them, and they're realizing this is what I always manifested. And it's funny because I talked about the Temperance card from this deck, and how it's the Ace of Cups. He's got, no, the Two of Cups. He's got 2 cups, and he's mixing the energies together. Our star card there is pouring the energies out. Okay, putting the intentions out there into the world and into the universe, the 5D, the 5D being the river, the world being the 3D, something physical there. Okay, so let's have a look at this 9 of Cups down here. Oh, that was so stupid, me showing you the bottom card there. The 9 of Cups is already out. Look at that. I should really pay attention to what I'm doing, shouldn't I? Which, it's kind of like a good thing that I don't. I prove that I don't pre-think all this stuff. It's just, I've only just realised the 9 of Cups is actually there already. So we got the 9 of Cups. This is how they feel for you at the moment. Yeah, you emotionally fulfill them. You sustain them on an emotional level. Okay, you make them smile in the morning, even though you're not there. They just wake up and they think about you, probably a hangover of the dream they were having with you, and they go, oh yeah, the tarot team there, that's the one for me. Why did I let it slip through my fingers? Would I ever get a second chance? Who knows? Who knows? But I can try. Okay, so we got the Knight of... no, it's not the Knight. It's... Hey! God, I told you it was going. I told you it was going. Right, hang on a second. So there we go. We're back. Let's sort this light out again. There. That's better. Right. So we got the Page of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles coming out for the clarifying cards for our Nine of Cups. Now, the Page of Swords is an aspiring energy. It's an energy of learning. It's hands-on, practical learning. It comes across as stalkery type energy. So in the soul, I said, oh God, here, up here, I know down here, I said they're waking up from dreams they're having with you. Okay, in the 5D, on the soul level, yeah, you two are together. You're connected. You dream about each other. You dream with each other. If you found your who are we doing, Libran, and talk to your Libran, they would probably say about a dream. They'd like say, "Well, what did you dream about last night?" And they would tell you what you dreamt about. But they're saying that they're saying it all from their point of view. Okay, so you're probably sharing dreams and things, and that's the energy coming over. You're emotionally fulfilling them, and they're seeking it out. They're trying to learn from the 5D connection of how to transfer this into the 3D connection up there. With the Eight of Pentacles coming out as well, they're kind of working on it. Okay, they're on a soul level, and they're trying to work on how to manifest this into the real world. And it states why we got a star over there. Now, the thing with a star is it indicates there's a tower somewhere. Okay, something's happened. Something has changed. And it's, for them, a big, big change. As for you, it might just be in a different haircut. Okay, maybe you took off the wrong cardigan and you now wear a nice tight t-shirt. I don't know what it is, but for them, it was a complete change about. Okay, we got the Three of Wands coming across from here. So in the soul, they're setting the intentions to do something. They're planning to do something. The soul's planning on making something happen. Okay, and then it's a big something with the strength there. They're gathering the courage to do something on a soul level, and that's probably actually coming and communicating with you. We haven't actually got any communication cards out as yet, but let's have a look. It might come out in their actions, because the actions is the star. Now this star it's multiple layers. It's you are the limelight, you are the star in their life, you are the guiding star, you are all those wonderful star terminologies that people use when it comes to love. But it's also manifestation. They're trying hard from here, yeah, to manifest this back into being. Okay, you may have manifested it the first time, then now manifesting it the second time. Okay, hoping to make it work again. And so we got the Eight of Cups, and we have got the Three of Swords. And I'm going to say that Three of Swords isn't pain. They're not manifesting pain for you. That's what they're trying to manifest away from. Okay, because the Eight of Cups is talking about moving away from something what's not working and moving towards something that is working. Okay, so in this particular case, it's moving away from the Seven of Cups, the choices, the illusion and delusion of what could be. And then they're moving towards the Nine of Cups, yeah, which is the emotional fulfillment, what will be. So that's kind of what they're manifesting. They're manifesting this Nine of Cups. They're manifesting getting together with you. They're manifesting you and them being together forever and ever and ever. To get away from the pain. They're starting to wake up to the pain of you not being in their life. They've probably been suffering left, right and centre, and they haven't really connected until now that it's since you departed. Okay, yes, they felt the energetic pull. They feel the energy. You're connected in the 3D. It says 5D. It says so down there. Okay, I said it. You're dreaming together. You're not dreaming about each other. You're dreaming with each other. But it's the sudden realization of the pain of, well, I want more than dreaming with you. I want to be doing this stuff with you. My life went to shit when I ran from you. If it's a case that you actually only bumped into each other briefly and nothing ever happened between you and them, yeah, their life still turned to shit after that encounter. Okay, and the pain built up. But they're, instead of like, I don't know, they're starting to realize that since that day, they might not realize it was you. They might think it was something else, but since that day, everything's gone back for them. So we got the Magician. What is blocking? Oh no, should we do the crossing card? Yes, what's crossing this? The Nine of Wands is crossing this. Okay. So what's driving this? Is the Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. Okay, fighting and fighting and fighting to the point of death to defend something, and what they were fighting to defend was not being with you, not believing in the spiritual shit, and the Nine of Wands can be an indication of throwing in the towel. They're worn down. They've got no fight left in them. Okay, and that's what's driving their manifestations. Instead of fighting against it, I'm just going to throw in the towel and see what happens. Okay, balance is what happens. So, what's blocking this? The Magician. Okay, I feel what's blocking this, or what's been blocking this, is kind of like I don't know, trying to recoup losses. Okay, I don't know if I've ever heard any tarot reader say that that's what the Magician energy is, because it's not. But that's what I'm getting. I'm getting like the trickster side of the Magician, the illusion side of the Magician. He doesn't really saw a lady in half. He doesn't really make someone disappear out of the box. What he does is he spins the box around, and when he stops the box, yeah, it's over the trap door, and the person goes down through the trap door. It's that simple. When they saw the lady in half, what they have is they have two people in there, and you don't really ever see underneath the table. And one of them's got in at one end and put their legs down, and the other ones put their legs through the other end, and then they saw in between these two people. Okay, so it's the trickster side of the Magician I'm feeling here, and it's kind of like I feel it's like, I don't know, playing a game of chance with a Magician. Yeah, putting 3 cups on the table and keeping an eye on where the bean is underneath, and he moves all the cups around and everything, and you go, oh, it's that one, and they lift up, and oh my god, that's another tenner I just lost. It wasn't there. Oh, which one was it in? Oh, it was in that one. Because they use sleight of hand every time. Yeah, they might let a few people win now and then just to keep interest going, but generally they walk away with more money than you do from those sort of things. And that's why I feel the recouping of losses, things started to go bad for them. What's blocked them is the fact that they keep trying to claw back what went bad. Okay, they lost on a horse, so they put 2 bets on to try to cover the bet they lost, and the money they were trying to make in the first place, they lost that as well, and so on and so on. It's kind of like it's kind of like a gambling type energy. Gamblers, yeah, they lose a lot of money trying to get that money back which they lost in the first place. So we got the Hermit crossing this, and we got the Queen of Cups crossing this. So what's blocking? It's all that I've said about the Magician, yeah. But now it's like they've been doing this to themselves, yeah. It's literally they've been tricking themselves out of this. They've been talking themselves out of it. They've literally gone like, if I see a red car on the way to work today, I will go to the collective. I will go to the tarot team, and I'll tell them how I feel. They don't see a red car. They probably did see a red car, and they just choose to filter it out of their brain. Yeah, their brain filtered it out of their sight. It's like your nose. Your nose is on the front of your face. It sticks out from your face. Your nose is there all the time. Your eyes see your nose all the time. And now I'm saying all this, you can probably just make out a weird shapy thing just there, because that's your eyes now sort of kind of realizing, oh my God, my nose is there. I can see that because we're talking about it. But your brain filters it out. It's called selective blindness or something like that. Yeah. If you've ever been on a speed awareness course and they do this thing where they show you a video clip and they tell you to concentrate on whatever it may be, and then afterwards they sort of say, well, how many Red Bulls did you see? And people say, oh, I saw 7. And other people say, oh, I saw 12. And then they go, how many green balls did you see? And then someone, I saw 5. And someone else will say, oh, I saw 10. Yeah. And then they say, well, who saw the motorcyclist go through? And no one saw the motorcyclist go through. And then they rewind the video and play it back. And then you see, because you know it's there now, you see it go through. But your brain filtered that out because it was a distraction. And it wasn't what you were told to keep an eye on. You were told to count how many red balls you see, how many green balls you see, how many blue balls you see, whatever it was. So you're concentrating on that. And you filter that out. And the whole idea behind this thing is talking about motorcyclists on roads. When you approach a junction, you expect to see a bus, you expect to see a lorry, you expect to see a car, you're expecting to see something about the size of a skip at the very least. So you filter out the motorbike, you filter out the cyclist, you filter out the horse and rider, because you're not expecting to see that. That's what they're doing. They've been filtering you out. They've been squandering their chances to get back with you every time the universe has handed them the second chance, handed them the here, go for it again. The energy is right. They've gone, no. Oh no, I can't possibly see that the energy is right. I can't possibly see the path is right there, leading to your door. No, they've been kind of doing this to themselves. Maybe on a subconscious level, maybe on a conscious level. I don't know that for sure. What's driving it? What's driving them getting in their own way, healing? Now I'm going to say this is because they haven't healed. Okay, they're moving away from this pain. Yeah, this is like the catch up. This is trying to get the extra sword, the sword I'm missing to make my pain into healing. Okay, finding the truth, the Ace of Swords, being the truth. Add it to the Three of Swords. It heals you. It's because they don't think they're healed, or they're trying to get back to a point where they were healthy. No, they might not be ill. They might not be like poorly ill. They might be sort of. It's just like something is saying to them. I'm not right. I'm not right for this yet, and that's what's been blocking them. This is horrible to say, but it is. And here, no, they've been blocking them for a long time, but they have been planning to get out of this. They keep planning on backing another horse to try to get the winnings back. Yeah, but this is the slowest horse in the deck. This is the horse what will always guarantee to get over that finish line. Yeah, it can jump any hedge, any fence, any bit barrier you put in front of it. It can clear that. The only problem is it doesn't like running, so it walks and then just jumps over. Yeah, you might get into a trot to jump over something. It's not ever going to win the race. It's going to finish, but it's never going to win the race. Okay, but then you've got the Knight of Swords crossing that. It's the hot and cold. It's the in and out. It's the unsureness of things. And then you've got the Star, linking us back up to there, linking us, completing a feedback loop here. They keep manifesting you. This ain't the first time for them. It'd be interesting to go back and check out some of my Libra Twinflame reads to see if we've had the Star back there in that position time and time again. And because that isn't the first time it's happened. This is a feedback loop. They keep getting given these opportunities to get back with you, and they, I don't know, delude themselves into not doing it. Okay, let's have a look at the potential outcome for you. Fucking pain. 3 swords. Okay. Yeah, this ain't happening. This ain't happening. You're not, your Librans are not coming knocking at your door. They're not expressing how they feel. They might want to. You might emotionally fulfill them. It's kind of currently the 5D energy is good enough for them. Okay? The pain of the soul cycle is, or the twin flame cycle, is your potential outcome from here. But there is hope here that you might be able to get past this pain. You can choose not to have this pain if you want. Okay? I feel it's kind of saying you can choose to walk away from this. You can choose whatever you want. I said about this, it's the potential outcome. Okay, potentially there is pain from one of these choices. And again, it's linked with the twin flame soul cycle. The pain might be you choose to walk away from it. And you will suffer a long-term lifetime of regret of not actually waiting to give it a proper go. And that might cause you pain. Or the pain might be that you hang around in it and you miss loads of other opportunities because you're waiting for this Libran to stop playing 3-card Monty with themselves. Right, crossing this is the 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles in a love reading is all about being frozen out, okay? Being isolated from, being excluded. The thing is, 9 times out of 10, you put yourself in this energy. Okay, all the 5s is you put yourself in this situation. Okay, the 5 of Cups, you put yourself in a loss and sorrow situation. Yes, someone might have left your life. You might have lost a load of money. Yeah, but before you had that load of money, what did you have? You built up that money before you lost it. You can build it up again. You put yourself in the fact that you're sitting there moping about it. You put yourself in this exclusion zone. You've put yourself in the frozen out zone. And this is what's driving this potential outcome. You are holding on to this. You aren't willing to let go of the chances of this happening. You're waiting for your Libra to come through. And this might be what is actually causing them, yeah, like magic, to keep squandering the chances. Okay, because you're hanging on to this connection so tightly, so hard, so fiercely, yeah, you're pumping so much energy down the spiritual connection you two have. I don't have to have you in the 3D. Hell, if you could get pregnant in the 5D, it would have happened. Okay, that's how much energy you're pumping down there. They're feeding off it. They're happy. It fulfills them. They might think about putting it into the 3D, bringing it into the real world. It doesn't mean they're going to. They might manifest a second chance with you, but down here, it's saying that, nah, I'm quite happy where I am. Okay? And because you've put your life on hold for all this. My advice, actually, let's ask the universe. Let's ask the universe for advice. Okay? So, what advice would you give my viewers to break this frozen out loop? It's a bit of an obvious one. Okay, I'm gonna shit myself if that is the Justice card in reverse. Okay, because although I said I'm gonna leave it on the floor, I wasn't expecting to do another shuffle with this deck. And when I put my light on charge, yeah, and started charging the battery for it again, I picked it up, I put it back in the deck. But I did take note of it. It was the Justice card in reverse, and this has come out in reverse. So let's have a little look-see. Ooh, it's the Chariot in reverse. Let me just put you on hold while I clear my throat. Okay, so we asked, yeah, what advice is the universe going to give me, or give you, yeah, to break this freezing out cycle you are in? And the Chariot is driving forward. carrying on in the direction you're going. Now, this is the Chariot in reverse. This is put the brakes on it. Okay, put the brakes on it. Stop doing what you're doing. It's I've already said it. Yeah, but the universe is backing me up here. Is put the brakes on it. Stop doing what you're doing. Go in reverse. Go back and back and back before you met this twin flame, and then pick up your life from that point and then carry on forward. Okay, we have the Empress coming out here. Trust in your intuition. Yeah, trust with the things that come attracted to you out of nowhere. Yeah, we had the Queen of Wands up there, and I mentioned the Empress card. She's the thing what makes the Empress attractive. You are that. Yeah, because that's why they're thinking about bringing you the love, because they're attracted to you. The Empress has it all. She has all the Queen. She has love. She has money. She has practicality. She has the foresight of truth and knowledge. She has attractiveness. Use it. Use it. Use it to attract other things into your life. You attracted this Libran into your life, and then you put your life on hold. Okay? Oh my fucking word. I said about the Justice card. All that shit I said about the Justice card, and it comes out. Okay? Justice comes out. Yeah? Use your Empression powers. Empression? Is Empression such a word? Use your Empress powers. Go back to the beginning. Start again like you never met this person. Yeah? Get your justice for yourself. And then this person will break this chasing the loss and come back to you. They're chasing a different loss. They don't see you as a loss because you're still pumping all that energy to them. Okay, crossing this is the 10 of Swords. So basically what the universe is saying, the advice the universe is saying is stop going the way you're going. Go backwards. Or at the very least, stop going the way you're going. Yeah? Enjoy the moment. You're in this energy. Let things come to you. Don't chase them. Let things come to you. Because, well, that's justice. Yeah? You've chased long enough. Now it's justice to let them come to you. Sever the ties. Cut this off. Kill it off. Yeah? It's going to be painful. It's going to hurt you. Okay? In the short term. But what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Okay? Now, there's a saying, isn't it? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So stop thinking about the one you want to be with. Yeah? And think about the one you are with. You are with yourself all the time. Put yourself first. Entertain yourself. Get someone else to entertain you. Stop worrying about what Libra's doing. Let Libra be themselves. Eventually, Libra's going to come to you when they feel the energy lessen. Yeah? When they think they have actually lost you. When they stop dreaming your dreams and start dreaming of other things. That's when they will start looking, because it's like a drug. At the moment, you're their supplier. You're giving them the drug. You take drugs away from a drug addict, they start looking for the drug. Okay? You keep giving drugs to a drug addict, they keep turning up, taking it and going. Yeah? Yeah. So that's kind of like what this is. You're supplying them, and they're just taking it. You stop supplying them. You sever the ties here. Yeah? You put a block on this energy exchange, because you are in a position to do that. You are in the Empress energy. That's what they're saying here. Yeah? And they will start looking for the source of the drug, of your energy. They will, instead of just receiving the energy, yeah? So imagine you turn on the tap every morning, the water comes out of it, and then one day the water doesn't come out of it. What's the first thing you do? I don't know what the first thing you're going to do is. First thing I do is I start to trace back my pipeworks to see if I got a blockage somewhere. Okay, has someone turned my stopcock off? Stopcock off? Yeah? No, that's still on. I should still be getting water then. So it's further down the mains. So I start looking down the road to see if there's water pissing out of the mains. Yeah, there's got to be a reason the water's not coming out of my tap anymore. I start looking for the reason the water's not coming out of my tap anymore. You cut off the spiritual link you have with them, and they're going to start looking why I'm not getting the water coming out of the tap anymore. I hope that got through to you. That's the end of your read. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, give me a thumbs up. That would be fantastic. You can even throw me a super thanks if you like. Drop anything in the comments you want. It's entirely up to you. I like to have conversations with you all. It's kind of good, and I like to find out about you as well. After all, you are the reason I do all this. If you didn't like this video, if there's something wrong with this video, you didn't like the fact that the light cut out halfway through it and I had to put it on pause while I put the light back on, yeah, well, give it the thumbs down. That's absolutely fine. That's what it's there for. But can you let me know in the comments what it was you didn't like about it? Because I can't read your mind. Unless I just did read your mind and then just say you bang on the nail there. Thumbs down from me. But whatever it is, let me know in the comments. And then I might be able to put things right in future. Okay, talking about future, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel yet, I strongly suggest you do so. By doing so, reads like this will resonate with you on a more personal level. Until the next time you're watching one of my videos, you all be good out there.